down. Seems like Carl is leaving too. Did everyone see that? Okay, so Carl has quit, Paige has quit, or Carl's about to quit when they allow him to post this again. And I guess Lexi has quit. Everybody is quitting Summer House. It will be interesting. It's going to be Kymanda's show. Doesn't seem like Kymanda is going anywhere. And not for nothing. I don't know if Lindsay's job was totally in jeopardy, but this certainly to me saves Lindsay's job, I think. I wonder, also I can't help but wonder because Lindsay and Kyle just did so much end of season press. They were on Watch What Happens Live together, which that's not so strange. I mean, it's an interesting pairing. I love the pairing, but it's an interesting pairing. I just think out of note, but they were also on Kelly Clarkson. They did a lot of press together. So I wonder, I just think that the producers know that like a Paige is leaving, a Carl is leaving, and they say, please don't make your statement until the end of the season. Or, I mean, actually, you're not allowed to even make your statement. And I think that's why they had Kyle and Lindsay do all this press because they are the remaining OGs, which I mean, I think that would be a great summer. I think it's going to be a great summer. I think it kind of saves Lindsay's job. I'm not sure she was on the chopping block. And I also think that it's really going to be a Kymanda show. They're holding on to the end. There's two of them. They're getting a good salary. Lindsay's getting a good salary. And I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with all these newbies that are 22 years old when you're Kymanda, or I mean, I know Amanda's, younger, but when you're Lindsay and Kyle, but bring it on. I'm excited. I'm okay with these changes. So anyway, let's get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sorry, I'm reading all these statements because now we're about to read some more statements. So let's just start with Kenya. So we had the reunion. Kenya did not show up, and Brit Eady did not show up. Kenya made a statement, which I don't know. I take this statement as sincere. A lot of people didn't. I'm disappointed to not be a part of the RHOA. Sorry, I'm disappointed to not be a part of the RHOA 16 reunion taping today. Please note that I take full responsibility for my actions and deeply apologize to all those affected, including Brittany, using her full name, including Brittany, the cast, crew, guests, and viewers. I look forward to seeing you all back on Bravo soon. Now, even before everything that just happened with Britt, which we're going to get into, I was like, I don't think you're coming back anytime soon, Kenya. But I certainly don't think she is now that Britt is suing the network. So Britt has taken it off her bio and she issued a statement that she skipped the reunion. As everyone is now aware, I'm not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The events of the season have devastated me. And while I cannot say much right now, I mean, obviously a lawyer wrote this. I do want to set the record straight about one thing: the graphic sexual photos surrounding the events in episode 5. As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event, and based on what I was told, assumed it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted the way I did. I do not know who was in that photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I know it was not me. The photo was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life. Now, as soon as I read that, everyone's like, she's not going to the reunion. She's going to be fired. Um, it's, she's going to be fired, et cetera, et cetera. So, listen, I have said all season, I have sat here and said, and look, it's not about me being right, but I really stand by what I said all season because so many people said, why did they keep Britt and not Kenya? And I said, I truly believe they kept Britt, that what Kenya did exposed Bravo legally, and they had no choice but to get rid of her. And I believe they kept Britt to tell this story, to tell this Kenya story. So, you know, uh, so that's why I think they kept Britt so that they could tell the story about the porn. Because why else, if you're just gonna, like, if they didn't want to tell it, they just would have let Britt go and they would have never addressed it. It would have been this thing that we heard of now. So that's why I think they kept Britt, to be able to tell the story of Kenya. I stand by this. It's neither here nor there, but me personally, I personally believe that they would have let Britt go at the end of this season. That is just my opinion. I mean, look, I don't know if that was the 100% plan in the beginning, but none of you liked her. Y'all hated her because Kenya left the show. Everyone's accusing her of lying. And to me, we've even said it on this podcast here many times. She became, to me, the new Mia Thornton. I think to a lot of people. So once I started seeing all this, I'm like, oh, I get it. You kept her to tell the story, and you're going to fire her now because nobody likes her. So I believe Britt would have gotten fired personally. Neither here nor there. But I also think it's very obnoxious then of the network to think that they would just keep somebody to tell the story and then just discard her when they don't need her. So to me, the network really, really, really should have gotten rid of her just from a legal point of view, because look where we are now. Now, again, I think that when she didn't go to the reunion, and that's the other thing too, because it was about 24 hours by the time the fact that she announced that she wasn't going to the reunion, that she wasn't going to the reunion, and this lawsuit came out. As soon as she said that, as soon as this statement was issued that she wasn't going to the reunion, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Does everyone realize there's going to be a fucking lawsuit? Because so many people were reacting and she's fired now. And I was like, guys, that's not the point. Really, I'm telling you, my mind, I was going to come on, my voice is cracking. I was going to come on here today and talk all about how I bet you she's going to sue. Well, here we are. She's suing. She's suing. She's suing. So let me read you what she wrote here. She's suing them, Bravo, for $20 million. And look, do I think that, I don't know. Like, to me, I personally think that, well, okay, I personally think that she reached out to a lawyer when all this happened. That's what I think. I think this was the strategy of her all along. I think it's a good strategy. I don't blame her for this strategy. I think the lawyer was like, no, you go, you keep filming the season. This, because I look, two things. When someone shows you who they are, believe it. When Paige quits, Paige was over this show. She was out the door. I mean, do you see Paige on the last Watch What Happens Live and on the reunion? Oh, she is joking with Andy as if he is not her boss. I mean, he's not her boss, I guess, because, I mean, he doesn't executive produce Summer House, but she was just so light and bright, like someone to me that knew they were leaving. Britt is a fame whore. Britt loved being there. So I believe the lawyer said, stay. Oh, get your fame, get your 15 minutes, make a name for yourself. You can do press. And here's what we have to do. You can't go to the reunion. That's like truly what I think. I truly think that that's what happened. And so I believe this was planned out. It's kind of a smart strategy